For the longest time, artificial intelligence felt like this thing that was only for the big tech giants, the ones with massive budgets. But wow, has that changed? Today, AI is an incredibly powerful tool that's accessible to pretty much everyone. And that's especially true if you're a freelancer or you're building a side hustle. So that brings us to the big question, right? Can this technology actually take your output, your efficiency, and yeah, your income, and multiply it by 10? It sounds like a pretty bold claim, so let's actually dive in and see what's what.
Okay, before we get to the AI solution, let's talk about the problem. I mean, if you're a freelancer, you know this all too well. It's a constant, nonstop battle against the clock. You've got this immense pressure to create amazing, high-quality work, but you're always up against the simple fact that there are only so many hours in a day.
And this battle, it creates some really common pain points. You've got to deliver top-notch content, but the deadlines seem to get shorter and shorter. You want to scale up your services, but hey, you're just one person. And through all of that, you somehow have to keep that creative fire lit. I mean, think about it. A brilliant writer might have to turn down a huge project just because they don't have the time. It's that classic bottleneck that really puts a cap on your growth.
But now, a totally new player has entered the game, the AI assistant. And listen, this isn't just another productivity app. We're talking about a truly fundamental force that is completely revolutionizing the freelance economy because it directly addresses that core dilemma of time versus quality.
So what kind of AI are we really talking about here? Specifically, it's called generative AI. You've definitely heard of tools like ChatGPT for text or DALL-E for images. The way they work is they've been trained on these absolutely gigantic data sets of text and images from all over the internet. This lets them recognize patterns and then generate completely new content that feels both creative and, well, human. You give them a prompt, they create something. This is the tech that's putting a new superpower in every freelancer's toolkit. And the impact on your workflow is, well, it's staggering. What used to take hours of painful research can now turn into instant idea generation. That slow, sometimes agonizing process of getting a first draft done, it's now replaced by rapid, almost instantaneous output. And the result? You're delivering projects in a fraction of the time. This isn't just a small tweak, it's a complete overhaul of how work gets done. This overhaul is hitting a huge range of freelance services. For a content writer, you can use an AI to generate a detailed blog post outline or even a full first draft that you can then just polish and perfect. If you're a graphic designer, you can generate dozens of logo concepts in minutes to show a client. And a virtual assistant, they can automate the entire process of researching and summarizing articles. The efficiency gains are just rippling through the whole gig economy. Now, it really does sound like the perfect solution to every freelancer's problem. But like with any massive technological shift, it's not quite that simple. There's a catch. And believe me, it's a big one. See, the fact that AI is everywhere now is fundamentally rewriting the rules of the freelance market. And that's creating some very real consequences for everybody who's trying to compete in it. Let's break down the shift. Before AI, clients often had to choose. Did they want quality or did they want it fast? Now they expect both. Speed and quality is the new standard. And the market itself, the premium price that used to be placed on pure human skill is now being seriously challenged. As AI pushes efficiency up, it's also pushing costs down, and it's flooding the market with more competition than ever before. That makes it a whole lot harder to stand out and charge what you're worth. And this all boils down to one crucial question. If a machine can generate content that's good enough in basically zero time, what is the real value of human creativity and expertise in this new AI-driven market? The answer is not to try and fight the technology. Trust me, that is a losing battle. The key is to find your unique competitive edge inside this new reality. It's all about learning how to thrive in this new environment, not just survive it. The core mindset you have to adopt is this. Embrace AI as a complementary tool. Think of it as your co-pilot or a hyper-efficient assistant, not as your replacement. It's all about collaboration, not competition. The freelancers who are going to succeed are the ones who master using AI to amplify their own unique human abilities. So, let's get practical. What does this look like? First, you've got to adapt your strategy. Instead of just being the creator, you become the director, the editor, the one who refines AI-generated work. For example, a writer could offer premium editing services specifically for AI content. Second, enhance your uniquely human skills. We're talking about things like high-level strategy, deep critical thinking, and building genuine client relationships. And finally, you've got to lean into personalization. Offer that custom, empathetic service and tailored advice that a machine just can't touch. So, the crucial point is this. Your value isn't just in the act of making something anymore. It's in your taste, your strategic insight, and your humanity. For instance, a freelance graphic designer could focus on their unique taste by developing a signature style that AI can't just replicate, even if they use AI for the initial brainstorming. Your competitive edge is in the skills and services that AI can supercharge but never, ever truly replace.
So, as you try to navigate this new world, here's the key question I want you to ask yourself. What is the one thing that you bring to the table? Your unique perspective, your strategic insight, your connection with the client that an AI simply cannot do. That's your answer. That's your future. And that is what will ultimately define your success in this new AI-powered freelance economy.